Have you watched the Snyder Cut Justice League? No? Okay, I'm gonna give you some spoiler here. Hey, how's it going everyone? I'm DCSG81 and welcome to another quick toy news. And today, of course, we'll be talking about the Snyder Cuts Justice League from the McFarlane toys. Of course, I have covered it a few days ago in the toy news, but today I'm going to cover it a little bit more on the some of the detailed pictures that has been released. Yep, so just a very quick one because I'm kind of hyped over the movie now because I've just watched the 4 hours movies. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Yep, it was really good, although I kind of feel numb after sitting there for 4 hours. It's like, wow, it's even longer than Lord of the Rings. But nevertheless, it's really good and I really hope that you will check it out. It's a really nice movie. Just prepare lots of popcorns and drinks. Okay, so without further ado, let's take a quick look on the Black Superman, which is the star of the movie, which I think so, because wow, he just looks very good in the black costumes. I really love it. Okay, from these pictures here, it kind of looks, oh, okay, the face, of course. Okay, before we start, just get rid of all your memories on the SHV quads or the Mayfax, the likeness, maniple, flashback studio, everything. Just get rid of it and enjoy the figure as it is, because the likeness isn't going to be that kind of level. They are just barely okay. But without looking at the face, the body, the overall costume just looks very good, I must say. Then we have Flash as well. Of course, he can't bend as much as the characters in the movie, but this one does look decent enough, I would say. And next we have Aquaman, which I think this might be the worst one among all the figures because he just looks not very good. And next we have Cyborg, which I think this is probably one of the best in the series because he just looks pretty good. The details of the armor is there, the facial just looks very much alike the actor. Yep, so this one might be one that you might want to grab it. Of course, I always keep the best for the last, which is the Batman. Oh my god, this pose just keep me laughing for a long time. Oh, they are really bad at posing the figures, you know. This Batman just looks very cool just by standing still, but not action poses. And next we have Steppenwolf, which looks very good. I think I might want to grab this one. This is really looking good. Although I know the McFarlane toys is around 7 inches tall. It's probably taller than the Marvel Legends, but I think it should be okay for villains to be slightly taller compared to the rest of the heroes. I also have Darkseid over here. Again, it's looking very good. This might be the 2 villains that I may be grabbing from this whole entire series from McFarlane toys. And next, there is also 2 exclusive. There is something like a Walmart exclusive or Target exclusive sort of things. Yeah, is this Cyborg with the helmets on, which looks pretty good. I do hope they give the extra arms that, you know, comes out in this fighting scenes. That looks very nice as well. Yeah, but the helmet is looking very good. And yet again, I always keep the best for the last, which is the unmasked Batman. Oh my god, they just like to, you know, screw him up, you know. Such a nice figure, and they just keep posing him in these funny poses, which okay. Before we proceed further, if you like what you're watching so far, do subscribe to my channel and also click on the bell button because that's gonna help me to grow my channel in the long run. Next, I would like to show you some videos of Todd McFarlane himself, the man himself, that actually tried to introduce these figures in his video, like something like a live streaming videos. I'd like to show it to you guys. Now, let's enjoy it.
JLA Snyder Cut in June, you're going to be able to actually go and buy them. So let's look at a couple of the figures from it. You're going to be able to get Flash right in here. Looks cool. Ezra Miller, the actor, coming up here. Going to get him to run fast, and you're going to get all these pieces in here. So it looks like he's going a million miles an hour. when he's running around here. Lots of detail and elaborateness, but that was true with all the costumes that you saw on screen there.
At this moment, you can see that the Flash does looks pretty good. I mean, in terms of the suit, even the facial is looking pretty good there. Wow, okay, so I'm amazed that it actually looks good on hands.
And then we're gonna get some of the other classics on there. Obviously, gotta have Batman, right? Ben Affleck Batman in here, looks sort of beefy and bold. Take a look at the texture, if you will, on the cape. Got cool goggles on his face there, looking good.
This is what I'm talking about. Batman just standing still is looking very good again. I think this time the face is acceptable, even though it's just showing the lower half of the face. And you can also see the cape does looks very good. Like I see in my previous news, it does looks like a fabric, but unfortunately it is not. Okay, it's something like a soft rubber or plastic. Yeah, that's too bad.
Henry Cavill, look at this, Superman, right? In his cool black costume here, looking handsome and looking moody in this one right here. And he was a badass in that movie too, if you guys remember.
Wow, the black Superman does looks very good, and this time the face, I think it looks okay, even though it's just a a glimpse of his face, but it just looks much better than the pictures that we have seen so far. And the dark suit, I mean the black suit, this looks very good.
Obviously, we got Jason Momoa, the actor, reprising his role as Aquaman in his cool armor. Looking good, big and beefy too, with his big trident that's going to come in there.
And yes, Aquaman. It doesn't really help as much. I think it still looks as bad as those pictures have shown. I think this is one that you might want to avoid.
And last but not least is going to be Cyborg. I think what's cool about Cyborg here, just like all the other ones, is that if you get in close on some of the detail, then you're going to see, like even on the back, you're going to see all this crazy nutty stuff that's in there. But that's not all, because if you saw the movie
Cyborg, you can see that it just looks very good in terms of the face, the armor, all is looking very good. I'm kind of hoping that he will actually shows the helmet versions, but unfortunately Todd didn't show that. Yeah, but this does looks pretty good.
you also saw there were other characters, some of the bad guys. So let's talk about some of those ones here, right? They're even bigger than the normal size one. So here's Steppenwolf. You can see his scale compared to even Superman, if you put them side by side. And you're going to get the same amount of detail that we were talking about in the movie, that you have some of that cool stuff in there.
And wow, I think I don't need to elaborate more. Steppenwolf looks awesome. You can just take a look at all his armor, the details over there. Wow, even Todd himself says that the details are amazing. Wow, he just looks very good. And even the comparison, you can see that he does scales very well with Superman. He's bigger than he is. I think when we compare with maybe Mayfax, it will be a lot more bigger, but I think I'm still okay with that because he is the villains after all.
And then let's look at our favorite bad guy. Dun, 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 dun. You're gonna get Darkseid, right? He's gonna be big. He's gonna be hulking, and he's gonna have lots of cool detail up in here too. All the stuff that was in the movie that we all liked when we saw it out there. And just to show you sort of the scale of that, let's put a couple of them together. Here's Superman, here's Big Bad Henry, and then here's Darkseid. And there's the size of the box between the two of them. So we want to try and get the scale as close as possible that we can get within reason in terms of the pricing. But Zack Snyder cut. We're gonna love it. JLA Snyder cut, right? Coming your way.
And how can we miss Darkseid? Wow, this this is another great figure. Wow, it's just somehow this one just looks a bit plain, but nevertheless he just looks pretty good there. You can also see the size comparison with Superman. Wow, this is another huge guy, but I'm definitely going to grab it if I see it as well.
Pick it up in June. Go get your collection. Make it complete.
Okay, so apparently according to Todd, it's going to be coming out in June at I think Walmart everywhere else, so do keep your eyes on it if you want to collect the entire series. Nevertheless, if you were to ask me, I don't think I'm going to collect all the heroes because they are of 7 inches, is not matching any of my collections, so probably I'll be getting the Steppenwolf as well as Darkseid. I think these two are probably one of my must-have because they are looking very good, and after watching the movie it just kind of like, you know, make me even wanting them even more.
We will use the old ways.
This is the way.
So that's all for the toy news. I hope you do enjoy it. Do give me a thumbs up if you like it, and of course always feel free to leave me any questions that you have or any comments or suggestions that you have down in the comment section below. And if you're still around, do check out my playlist at the top right corner, and also browse around my channel. I have over 570, maybe 580 videos by now, and I'm pretty sure there will be something that will catch your attentions. And I'll see you again in my next upcoming videos. As always, take care and thank you for watching. Bye.